Um, we're getting ready to go hit a monstrous pull day. Get my Birkenstocks on because I'll change into my deadlifting flats whenever I get to the gym. We're gonna get my pre-mixed up and then head out of here. So, yep. But I just wanted to do a just chatting live stream for a little bit. Here and on the way there. I'm gonna do a Minecraft live stream again tonight. So, live stream last night did pretty good, and plus it was fun. So, I'm definitely gonna keep on doing that for you guys if you guys watch them. I did mine a little bit later last night too, though. I'm gonna try. We're gonna use this. I'm gonna try and go live a bit earlier tonight at 6:36. I'm hoping to go live at like 9 or 9:30 tonight. So about 2.5, 3 hours from now. And yeah, I'm gonna start grinding out these Minecraft live streams. Let's see the forums. There we go. But yep. And I haven't done. I know lately, and I talked about this some last night. I know I've been very gappy lately with my going live, but yesterday was the start of me not doing that anymore. So I'll be a lot more consistent coming up. But yep, that is the plan for the upcoming future. So stay tuned. But we're now officially, it's crazy how fast some of these things have moved, but we're now officially 199 subs away from my current sub goal, which is crazy to think about. Absolutely insane. What's up, Jim? Okay. Okay, what do you mean by that? Dude, what the heck? What the heck? Well, the reason why I talk on my live streams is because I know people, like a lot of my subscribers go back and watch my live streams. So, because my live streams will get a certain amount of views, and then I'll post them and make them public, and people will go back and watch them. But yeah. Thanks, Jim. I appreciate it. Nah, bro. Really? Whenever people say sus stuff, it doesn't bother me. I've had, if y'all knew how insane some of the statements people have made on live have said, you won't bat an eye. I promise you. What's up, Stella? Yeah, I've had some people say some pretty absolutely insane things in my comments, so that's why I have a couple moderators for it, but I only have a couple mods. So yeah, well, some people aren't even haters. Some people are just people like trolling, like, which I get that, but sometimes people are just weird, bro. Like, sometimes I've just had legitimately like weird people. Happy birthday, Stella. Hope you had a great and wonderful birthday. What do they say? Oh, bro, I've had all sorts of stuff. There's this guy named Sergio who I'm convinced is like a 40-year-old man from like a different country and doesn't know how to speak English, and he always talks about, like, he always comes in my chat and calls me baby. But like whenever he types, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it seems like somebody who doesn't know much English and is having to translate it and then type it, because he'll be like, I love you, baby, or he'll be like, I love baby. And it's weird. And then I'll have people just randomly come in and start saying like just the most like insane stuff. Like I've had people just randomly like they'll like scroll through my live and just say start digging in your butt, twin, and then just keep scrolling. Just stuff like that. What is up, Jeremiah? What is up? Yeah, some people do upload stuff like that to TikTok, but that's why I don't have like a crazy like crash out reaction to it, just because I know some people use it just for clout, but bro, I don't think Sergio's my neighbor. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I hope not. But it is time. I got my pre mixed up. It's time to go to the gym. All right, make sure I'm not leaving anything. Okay, yeah, I got everything. Oh, yeah, it would be. But chat, how has y'all's day been? What y'all been up to? I haven't watched Catfish, but like I know the premise of it and stuff. Thank you guys for the likes, by the way. All right, guys, we're about to head to the gym. So, bro, heck no, bro. I don't know. Some of my friends, like several of my friends, make content like, and they were telling me they're like, bro, they're like, props to you for how much you put yourself out there, because I know a lot of y'all probably this is like your first time seeing me, but I'm on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And like I post a lot of stuff, showing my face, talking about the places I go. And like, we live in a world where people are freaky, bro. People are weird. And my friends were like, they're like, my buddy yesterday was telling me, he was like, bro, you put yourself out there a lot. He was like, do you ever worry? I was like, first off, I'm not that popular. But if I do get that popular one day and I have to worry about it, I'll make precautions. But I think I'm chilling for now. I'm hitting pull day, so I got back, biceps, and forearms. I've got a Yeah, exactly. Yeah, digital footprint's crazy, bro. Like if you do what I do where you make social media, it's fine, but like that's why people who are like really creepy, like I'm like, bro, like you're gonna get caught. Don't even get me started on Palantir, bro. I know all about Palantir, bro. I am so deep into Palantir. Listen, if my live cuts out right now, it's because I'm talking about Palantir. Yeah, exactly. And TikTok, they had a whole installation in TikTok on September 13th. What is your diet like? Do you eat pork? Not really. I eat a lot of meat, but most of the meat I eat is like fish, beef, and chicken. I like turkey. What? Yeah, no, I know all about pound. I don't think you'll understand, bro. I am so deep into that stuff, like it's insane. I got my gym bag, shoes. We're good. Get my headphones. Let me put my headphones on the charger. Yeah, the gym's about a 10-minute drive from here, so I'll probably stay on the phone with y'all until I get there. That's crazy, bro. I know, like, I just think it's crazy how Palantir is being installed on everything. Like I said, y'all, if my live gets cut out, just know it's because I'm talking about this. But it's crazy, bro. I've been diving so far into this junk. Yeah, how did you get it like banned 100 times? That's insane. Whew. But if you guys are interested in Minecraft, I'm doing a Minecraft live stream later after I work out. So just these little just chatting live streams I usually don't do for long. I kind of just do them whenever I get bored. And if I'm doing something like this where I'm just getting ready and going to the gym. But for each band, 2 new accounts. What the heck? What the heck? Their lights are off. That's crazy. That's insane. So like you have like, do you make your own? Like, have you made your own company and stuff? I'm just curious because you said that. So now I'm intrigued, if you will. But yeah, no, Palantir's crazy, bro. Like, Palantir is. I don't think there's anything good about it. If I'm gonna be real. Okay, I got you. That's cool though that you're making your own company though. What's like your company about? Like, what do you do? If you don't mind me asking. The problem is with Palantir is it can be good for some things like, you know, picking up on people talking about certain topics they shouldn't be. Like, for example, a lot of these shootings that have happened with Palantir installed in a lot of these, you've been able to pick up certain speech patterns and stuff like that, and probably could have ended the problem before it started. But the problem with Palantir is it's not going to be used for that. Marketing and sales. Okay, I got you. But yeah, Palantir, bro, it's not going to. They're not going to use it for that. It's going to be. It's going to be used for to push government agendas and silence those who don't agree. That's just the way politics and stuff work. Like, yeah, they might use it to stop people before doing something bad, but that's going to be a secondary reason. But that's what they're going to advertise to the public and say and be like, hey, this is why we have this. This is a good thing, so that the public will agree. Yeah, they do use it against a lot of people too. It's it's crazy, bro. I recommend like every American who uses social media needs to look up and make sure they know what Palantir is, just because it's being installed everything. Like it's installed on YouTube, it's on Instagram. They just got it installed on TikTok about 10 days ago. Um, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, well, you can also get famous. This is another thing. You can also get famous for promoting other people's opinions. Like people who support. Oh, I want to get around these people, but these cars keep coming. Yeah, bro, 18 billion is insane. That's a lot of money. That's not million, that's a billion. Like, if I were to suddenly wake up one morning and $18 billion is put in my bank account, that would be multi-generational wealth. That's insane. That is so much money. It's a UN announcement? What the heck, bro? Dude, this world's crazy. But no, I recommend, honestly, not even just Americans anymore. I recommend like everybody who uses social media and stuff like that. Like, if you use YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, look up what Palantir is, bro. Because it's not, it's, sorry, I'm trying to focus and drive. It's not good, bro. It's not good. It's just going to be something used to push political agendas and stuff like that. And I don't like talking about politics much on my live streams, at least for now, since I'm a small creator and I don't want to. I don't mind putting my views and beliefs out there. Like, I talk about how I am a Christian a lot on my channel, and I've had several videos talking about that. But with politics, I don't want to I don't want to garner hatred as a small creator, but I'm glad that you guys brought up Palantir and you guys agree that it's awful because it is not good. It is not good at all. But even then, nowadays, in like modern times, if you don't have social media, you miss out on so much news and stuff like that. So it's like, it's a lose-lose situation. Yeah, it's like a lose-lose situation. And you could say, well, you can get your news from news networks. Well, every news network is biased, no matter what your. And this is more of talking just as an American. No matter what news uh, group you listen to, they're going to be biased to one political party or another. So at the end of the day, you're going to get news, but it's going to be either grossly exaggerated or kind of died down and sugar coated. Exactly. Thank you. That is. Thank you. Thank you. Media literacy is a challenge though for a lot of people, but like with a newer generation like us, like we should be able to pick up on that. Watch after I post this as a public live stream that people can go back and watch. Watch it get like taken down or something. I mean, I know my channel's not big. This probably is not going to get enough views to do that, but it would be interesting if it did. I'd probably make a. I don't know if I'd make a video on that. I don't know. I don't know. But no, media literacy is a hard thing. It's hard for older generations just because social media is something that they've had to adapt to. But for younger generations, like for example, my generation is starting to understand it a lot more now just because we were born with, like,